Okay, I'm back. Okay, this is continuation of part two of CorelDraw acting like Photoshop. Now, so here's the plan. What if you want to make an image like this? Okay, so, and then say she'll be colored and the rest will be black and white. So how we do that in CorelDraw? So it's an easy concept because it's so basically we're gonna make a shape of her, just her, and then we're going to duplicate this image, right? And then we're going to power clip her, remove her. It's not removing her in the background. Yeah, remove her in the background first, and then create a grayscale, and then put her back, right? So here's what you do. So now go to your Bezier tool, okay, and I'm gonna go fast here. It doesn't need to be perfect, okay, as long as the concept is in there. And if you're doing this with your project, just make sure to be careful and slowly so that you won't miss any of any of the shapes here. So I'm gonna go like that, got her there, remove, because that's still her. Okay, oops, that's fine. You're going to, okay, so now I'm going to, because this is not her hand, I'm gonna remove that too. Stop there, and then go to this side, and then go back. Okay, it's a matter of tracing, right? So I'm tracing it. Zoom out. Okay, and I'm gonna close that. Okay. So I'm gonna close this one. Okay. So technically speaking, I still should mask this, but what I'm just gonna mask her first. Okay. So see if I move that. So that's the object, right? I'm gonna hit undo. So again, plus sign your keyboard to duplicate. Okay. Without offset, and then click on object, power clip, place inside the frame, and click on this, and that's her, right? Undo. I'm gonna remove the outline because we don't need the outline. Double click here and click none and click OK. So now when we click OK, you're going to select this picture, the background, and click on bitmap, convert to bitmap. Instead of RGB, just go grayscale. This one, it doesn't matter if you click on transparent background, and then click OK. Yeah. And if you take a look, grayscale, and she's the only colored one. So that's pretty much it. Easy. And let us see what else can we do here. Now if you do the reverse, that's also easy. Just click on her, right? And then click on bitmap, convert to bitmap, grayscale, but this time transparent background is important. Click OK, and there it is. So she's black and white, and the rest is colored. Now what else can we do with this picture here? Okay, so I'm thinking what else can we manipulate here in this picture? Okay, so for example, you really want to emphasize her, right? Like you want her to stand out, because right now, it, you know, uh, she's the focus, but she's not really the focus. This is the focus of this one too. Okay, so what I do sometimes is I create it's like a fake shadowing. So just watch how I do it. So click here. So basically I'm gonna go like this, right? And then I'm gonna go here, and then make that black. Okay, make sure to remove the outline. I don't need the outline. Click on none, click OK, and then I go transparency tool and click and drag going up. It's kind of like a fake shadow that you put in there. Okay, but it would really give more depth. See, like that's more depth there. So for example, here we're going to, I'm just playing around here. So you want to separate her or make her stand out more. Okay, so you go like this, and then doesn't matter if it goes here like that, and then go black, click on none, click OK, and then do the transparency. So my point here is that you can create a fake shadow. See, she stands out more. So what we can do, we can compare. So you can see the difference here. So you got there. Say for example, here I'm gonna make another one. This is just by using transparency, but I can make her stand out more than the rest of the people in the photograph. Make that black. Double click this, make it none. Click OK. So no outline. Click and then drag. Now we'll take a look and compare. So focus yourself in her and her. So really you can see that she's really standing out. Let's go here. Okay, so I'm going to make another shape. We're just playing around here, see what are the things that we can do to make her picture stand out. So black that, double click on none, click OK, and transparency again. Isn't that amazing? Oh, let's look here. That is really super exaggerated. So sometimes what I do too is that see this picture here, I can blur it a little bit, not too much though. Okay, because right now we got two objects, right? Oh, sorry, it's not two objects because we already made, yeah, I already changed, I already removed the mask of her, so I can't really change, because my thing is I can blur this a bit. Maybe I can still do that. Yeah, I think I can still do that. So click here, and then what I'll do, I'll plus sign in my keyboard. Okay, so that's two pictures on top of each other. And then what I'll do, I'm gonna go to bitmap. Oh, sorry, that's already a bitmap. So I can go to blur and then Gaussian blur. That's too much. I can go like this. Okay, I know what you're saying, because she's also blurred, right? Well, what you can do, you can go to your transparency tool and click app. So the foreground is not blurry, it's just the background. If you compare both, right, you can see there's more depth here. She's this for more in the foreground than the background, right? Because we blur it, right? Again, I'm not in Photoshop here, but I was able to make that effect. Because here, if you look at this, everybody is like the foreground, right? But here, it really stands out. Just want to zoom in there. Like the depth of field is different. Okay. What else can we do here? What other effects? Okay, so let's just say I want to remove her necklace, right? Just this part here, but I'm not leaving CorelDraw. I'm just using CorelDraw here. A technique here too is like I'm going to make a rectangle like that, and then I click on the original image, which is this one, right? I go plus sign the keyboard or duplicate it, and I'm gonna go object, power clip, place inside the frame, and the frame is this one here. Okay, so if I'm going to move this, okay, I think I did that wrong because it didn't power clip. Okay, that wasn't the original one, so I'm gonna go object, power clip, place inside that container, click there. Okay, so now I know what's wrong, because what I'm doing, I'll have to put a fill on it first. Okay, so that's my fill. So click here and then go objects, power clip, place inside the container and this container. There is something wrong with this. Okay, let us do that again. Oh yeah, now I see, because I didn't select the right one. I was selling, see, it's the transparency that I'm keep on selecting. Okay, so that's the one. So this is the one. So I go object, power clip, place inside the frame, and the frame is this one here. Again, I should do the plus. Nope. Anyway, we're not gonna do it here. We're going to do it here in the original one. Okay, so let's do that again, because the original one doesn't have the blur effect and all the effects that I put here. Okay, so for example, I want to change her necklace, remove this. So I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm going to duplicate this, right? Plus sign on my keyboard, and then object, power clip, and this one. Now it's there, right? So now I'm gonna remove the outline, click on OK, and then this one I can move it, maybe stretch it a bit like that. It's not gonna be super perfect, right? But what you can do is you can put a transparency, but before that we have to click on convert to bitmap, click OK, and then you it's not a bitmap, click on bitmap, convert to bitmap. It shouldn't be grayscale, it should be RGB, click OK, and then I'm gonna click and drag here for your transparency like that, and then go bitmap again, and then transparency, bitmap, convert to bitmap, and then this one here in the bottom, convert to bitmap, and also this one here. There. So basically I was able to remove the necklace. Okay, so that ends the second part. So what I did here is blurring the background a bit. So you can see it's blurry. And I also added some depth here with the shadow. And if you notice, it's a bit, it's not properly, because I just did it quickly. And then we also remove the necklace. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.